So, Demetrius Andrade crashes Canelo Alvarez's post-fight press conference last night. And here's my thoughts on that, man. Demetrius Andrade is known for that. He has been doing that to quite a few fighters. He's done that to Canelo, to Jamal Charlo. I think he did it to both the Charlo brothers, actually. you know, um, he's supposed to fight Jamel a while ago. I believe the fight fell through because when he was at 154, I believe the fight fell through. I'm not sure the technicalities behind it, but it never materialized. A lot of people say that Demetrius Andrade ducked Jamel Charlo. Not really sure. I got to follow the paper trail to that, but I doubt that's what happened. But he pulled up at the press conference last night and told Canelo, "Hey, yo, listen, man, fight me." My man even had on a shirt that said Canelo and I think he said Canelo and Billy Joe are scared of me. Some shit like that. It was hilarious. He was trolling the shit out of them, man. But I like seeing shit like this in boxing, man. We need that, man. And his Canelo's favorite word with everything. Get the fuck out of here. That's one of his favorite words, man. That's one of the that's the first words they taught him in English, how to pronounce get the fuck out of here. That's what it seemed like. Because I remember it was a fan or somebody that got on stage when he was doing the after fight interview in the ring. And he told the fan, get the fuck out of here. Same thing. That's all he know how to say, get the fuck out of here. It was hilarious to listen to it, man. But Andre said, fight me. So Canelo says, hey, who have you fought? And then he says, well, who has I don't know if he said Rocky Fielding. Who has Rocky Fielding for? I think that's what he said. And listen, man, a lot of the Canelo fanboys are going to say, well, I've seen the comments. They says, well, why don't Andrade fight Charlo or why don't he fight somebody else? I've seen the comment on my page that even when as far as to say Canelo should just retire soon. After he fights Caleb Plant, he should retire. Why? Why do you want him to retire when there's still smoke out there for him to fight? So you want a fighter in his prime to retire? You act like he's 37 years old, approaching the end of his career. He's smack in the middle of his prime. See, a lot of these fanboys, they want him to retire soon because they know there are dudes out there that probably can give Canelo some real hell, and they don't want him to, for some reason, they don't want him to fight them. Why would you want your guy to retire in his prime if he's such a good fighter? He's the best out there, but you want him to retire in his prime. I don't understand the logic of that. So listen, it's a lot of truth to that statement, man. How is Demetrius Andrade supposed to fight a somebody if those somebodies don't want to give him the time of day to fight him? You know what I mean? I mean, he can't fight. He got it. I mean, you can't put the blame on him. You could blame Eddie Hearn for a lot of that shit because he's his promoter. And then Eddie Hearn was the one sitting up there with Canelo last night, not saying a goddamn thing. He should have been like, yo, you know what? I'm going to make y'all two fight. I want to see that. No, not at all. He didn't do that. Eddie Hearn's a whole other topic. Won't really get into on his ass right here. But I just think it's kind of fucked up, man, with the situation that Demetrius Andrade is in. Looks like he's stepping to these dudes because he really wants to smoke. Rather you guys think he's chinny, rather you think he'll lose. It don't matter. He's still pulling up at people's press conferences trying to get that smoke. It doesn't matter if he gets knocked out. See, that's what I like about people with balls and heart. They don't care if they get knocked out. They don't care if they lose. Why do you care if Demetrius, he better not want to fight Canelo, he'll get knocked out? All right, so let it happen. If he's so better than Charlo, Benavidez, Andrade, let him knock them dudes out then. Why are you trying to clean up your boxer's bullshit instead of just letting him, okay, this guy is just supposed to be pound for pound. He's running through these dudes. Why is it going to be any different if he fights Charlo, Benavidez, or Andrade? Shouldn't he run through them too? The way he been running through everybody else, shouldn't Canelo easily run through? Shouldn't he steamroll over Demetrius Andrade? Shouldn't he steamroll over Jamal Charlo? Shouldn't he steamroll over David Benavidez? Where's that? And I'm not talking about 175 right now. We're going to keep it at 168. And it's true. When he was at 160, he moved around. He kept moving and shaking around Demetrius Andrade. Kept bouncing from fucking division to division. Every time he go here, he move here. Every time one of the Charlos go, whatever. You know what I mean? It's getting sickening, man. It's getting sickening. It's getting sickening to watch it. You know, I think Canelo's a good fighter. I don't see no improvements. He still look. I watch Canelo fights, man. It's no real mystery to him, bro. It's not. It really ain't. It really ain't, man. It's either, look, man, when these guys get in the ring with him, before they get in the ring with him, I guess they think it's all sweet. And I guess when he punch him and they feel some of his power, they just start becoming real gun shy and real hesitant to fight and start shelling up, clamming up. You can't have nobody with that kind of mindset. You got to have somebody like, yeah, you hit me. I like that. Let's go. Hit me harder. Hit me harder, motherfucker. Let's get it. And then those be the people that be mind strong. And then that shit start getting to Canelo like, damn, man, this motherfucker with all the snot, every bit of snot in my hand. And this motherfucker ain't falling or he's not budging on nothing. You know, so that's my question to the fanboys. Please answer that question on this video. If your boy Canelo Alvarez is such a beast, not taking anything away from his fighting, but there are clearly other fighters that are more skilled than him and are more powerful than him. But so what makes Canelo such of the be all and end all in boxing now? I just want to know what's your logic behind that. And answer the question. If Demetrius Andrade ain't he ain't fighting nobody and all of this, he's a bum. Okay, so then why won't Canelo fight that bum? If Demetrius Andrade's a bum, don't tell me. All right, he has a belt though, right? Okay. Did Rocky Fielding have a belt? Was he a bum? What about Chavez Jr.? What about Avni Yildirim? Yeah, okay, they're gonna use that mandatory shit. But what about Chavez? What about Rocky Fielding? He had a belt. Who did he fight? With George Groves, I believe. Okay, and think about it, man. Demetrius Andrade, he's a champion, right? How did he become a champion? You know, so listen. Here's the thing. Answer those questions, please, fanboys. Answer those questions. Who did Chavez fight to deserve a fight with Canelo? Who did Rocky Fielding fight to deserve a fight with Canelo? If Andrade didn't deserve the fight, how did they deserve it? Please answer that question. Let me know what y'all think, man, about this topic. Like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys later on the next one. Peace.